There's the leak. Oh, that side too. Nice. Hey everybody, welcome to Crafts and Drafts. I bought this 2001 Subaru Outback back in October of 2019 for $300 with the plan to use it as a gambler car. Now, if you're not familiar with the Gambler 500, go ahead and look it up. I'm not going to get into all that now. But that was the plan for this car. It's been sitting behind this shed since we moved into this house about 2 weeks ago. It's May of 2021, late May. We moved in here about 2 weeks ago. It's been sitting behind this shed ever since. And before that, it was sitting in the corner of the yard of our old house. Bubba! Stop! Back up. It was a good try, bud. I think we need to work on your driving a little bit. Go ahead. Stop hitting things. You have to go really fast? Well, go really fast then. It's my 3-year-old gambler in training. So the plan was to turn this car into a gambler. It had sat in a corner of the yard at our old house for about 20 months. Finally, I got plates for it. Just yesterday, I got plates, got it insured. We're gonna put it on the road. And I'm gonna start driving it and kind of give it a shakedown. I don't know if we're gonna gambler it anymore. I might just use it for a little while and then sell it. Used car prices are through the roof. So I might just clean it up a little bit and fix it. The guy I bought it from, it has a couple problems with it. It does leak oil. So when you start it up, it does smoke quite a bit. He said there was water coming in from somewhere. He thinks it's the moonroof. There definitely is water or something coming in because the seats are all moldy. It wasn't like this when I bought it, but I guess sitting for almost 2 years, maybe this is normal. It's got a musty smell to it, so there's definitely humidity in there. I just don't think that it's the moonroof. You know, he's got it all kind of taped off. He did this, not me. And as you expect, it held up not well at all. This is still on. But I go in the car, and I don't see any evidence of water coming in through the moonroof. You know, I don't see any evidence of water staining on the roof, on the ceiling here. You know, I don't. Well, this doesn't open. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with it. That's the moldy side. I really don't want to lay on that. I mean, I imagine this is supposed to move backwards. What the? No. Nothing. Okay. The one place that I know for sure water is leaking is the hatch here. Somewhere, somehow, water's getting into the taillight lens. And we had a pretty good rainstorm last night, so I'm betting if I open this latch, you're going to see the water coming out. Oh. No, it didn't. Usually it'll drip out right here. And this is not wet. Oh, you know why? Usually I leave these out, but when I drove the car over here, I had put them in so I'd have brake lights and tail lights. Oh, it's still no water. And it feels pretty dry in there. But you would reliably get water coming down through these sockets. So I don't know what happened last time or last night that it didn't. Maybe it just didn't get a whole lot of water on it because of the trees. I don't know. In any case, I'm gonna get it pulled out of here. We're gonna clean it up a little bit. We'll throw the license plates on her. And we'll move her out. This tree's gonna come down. That's gonna widen the space up a little bit for me. It's mostly dead anyway. We're gonna pull her out. We'll pull that tail light out See if we can figure out where it's coming from, or maybe even just drill a drain hole in the bottom of it. That's really all she needs. I'm not going to address the oil leak. I'm going to clean it up, drive it a little while. The guy had a check engine light problem. His solution was to drive it around for a little bit, clear the code, drive it around until some of the modules start recording some information, and then quickly drive it to a shop, and it'll pass inspection. I cleared the codes just before we left the other house. It was only about an 6-mile drive from there to here, and the engine light didn't come back on. So that's one of the reasons I want to start using this thing a little more, driving to and from work. See if we can get a check engine light to come back and address it then, because I don't want to sell the car with a check engine light because I don't want to be talked down too much. Plus, I also want it to pass inspection. So I'm going to get it pulled out of here, and we'll take a good look at it. It smells. You can see her smoking. I can see her smoking. I don't know if you guys can see her smoking right down here. Definitely burnt oil. You can smell it, the oil burning. The part of the intake is missing, but that's okay. That's in the back. There's that smoke coming up. Oh yeah. I don't know. Head gaskets? Let me know. She's got a new battery in her. Fires right up. Lights all work, so that's good. The Subaru might also be a better bet to drive every day as opposed to the Silverado, which probably gets about 9 miles a gallon, and the 924, which is just not convenient to drive every day. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to let this, see if we can smoke the rest of this oil off. Oh, look at this. I didn't put this here. Some ATF. I don't know how to feel about that. Just put that back. Still smoking a little bit. No drippage, that's water. What is my son crashing into? Bud, what are you hitting? Are you good? Okay. He's good. So the first thing we're going to do is take off this rear tail light. So we're just going to pop these clips off. We might not need to do that. We might just have to take these guys off. We'll figure it out. And we'll see if we can... What are you doing? Stop hitting things. So the nuts that hold on these fork studs for the taillight are 8mm. Go ahead and pop these off. So as expected, there are a bunch more little holes, little nuts and bolts in here to be taken care of. That one was loose. That was not good. So it's definitely This is shiny, that's not wet. It's wet here, that's for sure. But it definitely gets wet in this housing. So I think what we're gonna do is just drill a hole in the bottom. Let some of this water drain out. Nothing in there now, of course, it's bone dry. We're gonna drill a hole in the bottom and see what happens. I got the taillight down here in the basement. We'll go ahead and give her a nice drilling. First things first. Cider will do. It's almost 90 degrees out, so this should be fine. Not bad. So what we're going to do is drill a hole in the bottom of this side of the lens. This is the side that's leaking. So drill a hole. Right, we'll drill a couple of them. Maybe 1, 2, 3. Right in the bottom. Then we'll throw it back on. And then we'll spray it with the hose. You know, I'm going to give it a good wash, so I'll pull some of the tape off the roof, around the sunroof, the moonroof, and spray it, give it a good wash, and if there's water in there, we'll see it. One way in each corner. Right in the corner. We'll do the same over here. Right there. I got these drilled. That should drain. Let's go put them on. So I went ahead and put the taillight back on. Saved you the hassle of watching that. Saved it from that boredom. But this is gonna take forever. Getting all this tape off. So you'll catch up with me when I'm done, or after I've put this through my neck. Whatever happens first. So it only took me about half a full work day to get most of the blue tape off, but it came around all right. It's a lot of blue tape. So I'm going to put the shine on her now a little bit, and I'm going to have to get an industrial size jug of goof off or Goo Gone to get all the residue off. So that might be where what I do with this. Clean her up, take her down to Home Depot. Well, she doesn't look great. She looks better. Not so dusty. She looks phenomenal when it's wet. Looks really nice. So the title that I had said this car was blue. I knew it wasn't blue. It's purple. But the title says it's blue. It's not blue, but maybe black. But no, title says blue. Some things you notice when you're washing the car. Little rust here. It looks like they tried to Bondo that. So I'll take care of that. I'll just Bondo it. Oh. Just need to take a little more work, but whatever. It's got good bones, right? This guy's loose, so I'll just zip a random nut and bolt through there. Let's see, some moments of truth. The moonroof, I don't see any leaking on the seat. I see a spider web. Well, that's good, he'll keep the flies away. Moonroof looks dry. Still can't open this. I don't know if it's off the tracks or what. If I'm not supposed to be able to, I don't know. Now you can clearly see on this taillight where there's a water line in there, where water had collected. This side doesn't have it. So we're gonna lift the hatch. Hopefully water does not come pouring out of the side. Nope. Oh, there it goes. There it is. There's the leak. Oh, that side too. Nice. Okay. So apparently that still has to be addressed. That's a bummer. I thought the drain holes might fix it. Apparently not. Alright. Well, that's a project for another day. So what we're going to do now is take this down to Home Depot. Stop tripping. Pick up some goof off to get the rest of the tape residue off the roof. I guess at some other point we'll try and figure out what's going on with these taillights. I might just need to buy a whole new centerpiece, which shouldn't be bad. $50 maybe from a junkyard. It's not difficult to change out anyway.